At the beginning of the series, we are shown some people saying, hey, look there. There is a silver slime, it is a rare monster, right? And we are shown 4 of them too. Some people are hiding behind the tree. One of them is saying, be careful, none of these should run away from here. We are shown someone coming from beside them at a very high speed. Then they say, hey, stop. We are shown that the guy is moving towards the slimes at a very high speed, and as soon as he reaches them, he starts his attack. We are shown that first he tears the slime in the middle and he attacks the slimes like this too. We are shown that all his attacks are going crystal. We are shown that as soon as he kills all the slimes, then the system screen comes in front of him. We are shown that a message comes on the system screen that the player Takahashi has got S rank items like silver slime, armor or slime, tumbler, silver slime. When Yuta is getting all this in the system, then people from behind him say that look there, he killed everyone in a single hit and all of them were crystal hits, right? I am showing you. The girl next to him is saying, and all those are rare drops. The boy is looking at Yuta and saying, what a lucky bandana it is, let's show it to us now. Yuta is looking at his screen and saying S rank item. I can't believe it, it looks so good, really. Then Yuta is thinking in his mind that it seems that all the hard work I had done in my past life, I am getting the result of all that. Now we tell about the memory of Yuta's past life in which he is very old and is a Keval Brooch rank adventurer. Then we show a scene of the memory of a past life in which he is on the first floor of Tokyo Dungeon. Then we see that he is standing there peacefully, but the people around him are getting upset seeing him on their phones. Then we show a man moving his phone forward and saying, look, there are monsters here. We show in the video clip in which the monsters are destroying the Eiffel bow. Then some people are saying that it is not safe to stay out here. Then we show a man saying we have to go further inside. Then the person in front of him says that this is impossible. More monsters will come here. We show it now. One of them stops our main character and says, hey old man, you start running from here. There is no time to kill these slimes. This is shown to us. After hearing this, our main character removes his hand and moves ahead quietly. We show Yukito going towards the monsters. People are looking at him and saying, leave him. Is there something wrong with him? Some people say that this is such an old man whose status has never changed. We show a person pushing our main character and saying, move away from here. Slime Gujar. We show Yukito falling on the ground after getting pushed by him. Yukito is holding his sword and thinking that the day has passed since we found the adventurers. Then we show Yuki standing with his sword and looking ahead, says that everyone has almost the same system, but the growth rate of everyone is different. You defeat the monsters, only then they will be able to use their system while looking at the screen and getting angry. Yuta says that my strength has increased by only 5. Your status will also increase with your level. You can also get magic and skills. This is a normal thing. But why do my friends show Yuta's status in which his level is 98 but his stats are very bad like strength 5, magic 3, agility 5? Now we see Yuta angrily saying that I did my best so that I don't lose to anyone and I used to kill weak monsters until I reached 98 level and I was the only one who did all this. Then we see that Yuta is killing slimes while saying all this. Then we see that there is only one slime monster left in front of Yuta. But his sword also breaks. Then we see that Yuta is leaving his sword and saying that the maximum level is 99 and I just need one more level. I will get the highest level. So it's worth it. Yuk tightens his hands and moves towards the slimes. Then we see that Yuk is one. While holding the slime, he attacks it and says that I am sure that if I kill it, my status will increase. Then he holds the slime more tightly and says that this has to happen. Let us see it. Yuta tears the slime with his teeth. Then suddenly a system screen appears in front of him and shows us that his level has been increased. Let us see it now. It is written in his system screen that congratulations to Yuta, he has achieved the maximum level. Let us see it. While looking at it, Yuta's hands are trembling and he says that please now reward me for my hard work. Let us see it. A message appears on Yuta's system screen that your strength has increased by 1 point. Seeing this, Yuta falls on his knees. Seeing this in the system, Yuta says that even after so much hard work, his strength has increased by only 1 point. Ukat comes on his knees and says, are you messing with me? All this is useless. Then we show it. Ukat is crying and saying, do you want to tell me that there is nothing here for me? Then we show it. Yuki is saying that I have no hope. Then we are shown that many red eyes are looking at him from behind. Then many monsters come out from there. Yuki is saying after seeing the monsters that it was a terrible life, everyone looked down upon me. Now Yugi shows us a scene of a past life memory in which everyone is laughing at him. We are shown another memory of Yuki's past life in which he is saying that my mother trusted me the most and I could not save her as well. I ruined the happiness of my only sister as well. Then we are shown that Yuki is crying and this life has finally ended. Then we are shown that a monster crushes Yuki with his feet and there is blood all over the place. Then we are shown that suddenly a message comes on Yuki's system screen that an error has been found in Yuki's status system. Another message comes on Yuki's system screen that his system screen is being corrected and he is being sent back to him. Another message comes on Yuki's system screen that is an apology, he has to go to jail. But they are giving unique statuses. Now they show us Yuck opening his eyes. A girl in front of him says, "Congratulations Yuck. Now you have become an adventurer." Then Yuck is getting confused seeing this and then that receptionist girl asks Yuck, "Is there anything wrong here?" Yuck says, "Nothing, nothing." Then Yugi comes to the side and looking at his phone says, "If I remember well, then this is the day when I registered as an adventurer." Then Yugi thinks in his mind and says, "What happened? I am remembering this. Before dying, I was getting some status bonus." Yugi says, "Open the status." Then they show us, looking at his status. He says, "My status is the same as in my old life." Then he sees something and gets surprised. We show that Yuta's luck has been maxed. In the beginning of this episode we show Yuta who is thinking while looking at his system screen. Did lucky statuses exist before as well? Maybe this is some hidden perimeter in my old life. I can't really believe it because you know about my 70 years of misfortune. Then Yuta says, "Okay. Let me verify it by killing the slimes." Then we are shown the scene of the first floor of Tokyo Dungeon. Then we are shown Yakuza looking ahead says, "So it is there." We are shown the scene ahead where there are a lot of slimes. Then Yakuza says, "Now it feels like I am at home." We are shown a monster in Yutai speed. Yakuza looking at that monster says, "Is this a silver slime?" Then Yakuza is telling us that a silver slime monster is an ultra-rare monster which was seen only once in my old life, but its running speed is very fast and after believing it, the experience I will get will also be very high. But it is famous for escaping from people. Then we are shown Yugi coming silently from behind the slime and says, "Just one step away and after that I will kill it." Then we are shown as soon as Yugi is about to move forward and attack the slime, then suddenly a slime appears in front of him. The arrow comes and then we are shown that an archer from behind is saying, "Sorry I misfired," and then we are shown that Yuck is getting angry and saying, "This stupid bastard," and then we are shown the scene of the slime and he is getting worried and then Yuck thinks that if such noises keep happening here then this slime will run away soon and then we are shown that when Yogita is thinking all this then suddenly that slime attacks Yakuza but Yakuza moves to the right side and saves himself from it and then we are shown that that slime comes back in front of Yakuza and attacks him but this time Yakuza also moves his sword forward and we are shown that there is a dangerous collision between Yuck's sword and the slime and then Yakuza's sword enters the core of the slime and its core breaks and then we are shown that Yuck has gone up 4 levels and then Yakuza is looking at his broken sword and saying that my sword broke in a single hit and then Yakuza is thinking but silver slimes are also very tough so I will have to buy another sword and then we are shown that Yukita is keeping his broken sword in his inventory. Then we are shown that a lot of light is coming from behind him. Then we are shown that he has got an S rank drop behind him. Then Yukita is saying while picking up the sword that this is really a good start. Then we are told about Yuta's sword. This is the great sword of silver slime. Its features are that it has high attack power and the nature of silver slimes is to avoid people, so the attacks of Yukita will miss 30%. Then we are shown that Yutai is saying while holding the sword, "Let's hunt today according to our heart's desire." Then we are shown that Yukita is looking ahead. He says, "What for silver slimes? This is like a dream." Then we are shown that as soon as the slimes see Yukita, they attack him. Then Yukita says, "Yes, attack me back like before." Then we are shown that Yuki is saying while scolding that I have no other way except defeating all of them, but this is impossible. He is with such a weapon with which anything can happen. Then we are shown that Yuta is attacking but even then I will attack. Then we are shown the same starting scene when he is killing the slimes. Like he tears the slime from the middle and is also beating the slimes like this. Then we are shown that Yugi is deep while holding his item. "I defeated them all together." Then Yakuza tells us, "After this I kept hunting for another hour. I also got 10 silver slimes." Then we are also shown a funny image of Yuta in which he is saying, "Hey, I got another slime. Come on, show us. Yakta is saying that I got rare drop in all the slimes I killed and now my bag is also full. Now we are shown that Yakta is standing in an empty field and saying that I have no other choice except to believe that this Lucky is the real deal. Then we are shown that Yakta is getting very happy saying this and he lies down on the field. Then we are shown Yukita is saying while pointing his hand towards the sun that if I have this power in this life, then I will keep my family happy. We are shown that Yukita is remembering his family and saying my sick mother and my younger sister. Then we are shown the same scene when Yukita is getting happy. Then he suddenly gets up and says, do I have any home to go to? I forgot, and anyway I was alone for 70 years. Then we are shown that Yukita is saying while picking up his sword that now I have to go home, I have to meet my family too. Then we are shown that Yuki is running towards his house quickly. Then we are shown that Yuk has come in front of his house. Then he is climbing up the stairs and thinking which room was mine on the second floor. Then we are shown that Yuk is thinking while walking that I lived more than half of my life as homeless, so I forgot my room. Then we are shown that Yukita is coming out of a room and saying oh yes, room number 203. Then we are shown that Yukita as soon as he reaches the room, he is seen walking. He is about to open the door, he is saying to himself in his mind, calm down and I am very nervous. Then he takes a deep breath and exhales and says okay. Then we are shown, someone opens the door from inside. Then we are shown that she is his younger sister and says you are welcome. Then we are shown, as soon as Yuk sees his younger sister, he hugs her saying Nazumi. Then we are shown Nozomi is saying to Yuta, hey big brother, what happened to you? Is there any hidden camera prank going on here? We are shown, Nazumi is laughing and saying, seriously leave me. Yuk is thinking while hugging his younger sister, this time I will not let anyone snatch those things from me which are precious to me. At the beginning of this episode we are shown, Yuki is saying, I told my sister everything that happened to me from the beginning. Then we are shown, Naju asks Ut while getting surprised, can we save mom also from your pain? Then we are shown, Yuta is drinking water and saying yes absolutely and it will take just a little effort. Then we are shown the next day's scene where we come to know that Yuta sold all his rare items in the auction and he got a lot of money from it. Then Yuta is telling us that I sold all the rare items and bought a high-grade portion with whatever money I got. Then we are shown that Yuta is standing in the auction and there he bids 1 crore and buys the high-grade portion. Now we are shown the hospital scene and Yuki and his sisters are outside the room. Then a voice comes from inside the room. Come inside. Then we are shown the scene inside the room and Najumi is saying Mom it's us. We have come to see you. Then we are shown the scene of Yuta's mother. Her condition doesn't seem to be very good and she says how are you both? Then we are shown, after hearing this Yugata is saying Mom you took the words out of my mouth. Then we are shown that Najumi is giving a drink to her mother. After seeing Yuki's Momiya is saying thank you. And says please don't do this from next time. You should buy food for yourself with this money. Then they show it to us. After hearing this Yuta says Mom you don't need to worry about money. Then they show it to us. From behind Naju says we have another surprise for you. Then they show it to us. After hearing this Yuta's mom says what is that? Then they show it to us. Yuta says I know this is sudden but I want you to have this portion. Saying this Yugi is giving that high grade portion to his mom. Then they show it to us. After hearing this Naju comes in full swing and says elder brother earned money from dungeons and bought this for you. Then they show it to us. After hearing this Yuga's mom is surprised and says Yuki you just became an adventurer right? So are you really earning so much money that you can buy such an expensive item? Then they show it to us. After hearing this Yuta gives the portion to his mom and says Yuta he gives the potion to his mother. We see Yuki's mom opening the lid of the portion and drinking it. Now we show it to her. As soon as Yuki's mom drinks the portion, her body starts glowing. Then we show Yuki and his sister looking at their mom or saying how was that? Then we show Yuki's mom taking a deep yawn. I am suddenly feeling very light. I am not having any problem in breathing. Then we show Yuki. After listening to this, Yuki says in his mind that it is great. Then we show Nazumi clapping at Yuki and saying good job elder brother. Then we show a funny image of Yuki and his mother in which Yuki is giving something to eat to his mother but his mother says that it does not taste good. Then we show the next day's scene and Yuki is telling us that now my mom's symptoms are over. Mom's illness is also slowly getting better. Then we show a hospital scene. where a nurse is trying to make Yuki's mom walk. Then we are shown that Yuta is telling us that now his mom has also got permission for home care. Then we are shown a scene of Yuki's family where his mother is sleeping. It is like a dream that we all live together. After hearing this, Naju says that this is not a dream, mom. Then we are shown a scene of Yuki's house where Yuki's mom is washing dishes and saying that no place is as good as home. Then we are shown a scene of Najumi and Yuki where Najumi is telling Yuki that I feel very good that mom is getting well. Then we are shown, after hearing this, Yuki says yes, but this is not enough. We are shown, after hearing this, Naju is surprised and says why. Then we are shown, on hearing this, Yuki is telling Naju that the portion was just a temporary medium and he cannot cure mom's illness. Then after hearing this, Naju says so what to us, we should do it. Then we show it to them. Hearing this, Yuta gets up from his seat and says that we need a powerful legend L rank item. Then Yuta says that for example let us show it to them. After hearing this, Naju says to Yuta that it is like what we saw on TV but that is only available to top rank adventurers. Then after hearing this, Yuki says yes of course, and we are also shown a TV scene where an anchor is saying that a person who is absolutely amazing can save even him, and this is only available on floors below 50 floors and it is impossible to buy it. Then we are shown Nazumi is saying while carrying utensils, and that is a unique item. Right. Then we are shown it. After hearing this, Yuta says yes, right. Then Yuta tells us about the unique item. A unique item is a special item that can only be used by the one who has obtained it, and the glory that you get only when you defeat a powerful being. Nazuma says while reaching out her hand, if we cannot buy it with money, then do we have to acquire it ourselves? Then they show it to us. Sukum Yuta says yes, absolutely right. Then they show it to us. Jumi looks at Yuta and says, big brother, can you go above 50 floors? Then they show it to us. Yuta is like killing a mosquito. Normally this is impossible. Anyway, I have died like a dog. Then they show it to us. Sunwa Najumi is shocked in a very dangerous way and says, so is this impossible? Then they show it to us. Ukat looks at him and says, I said normal. Then they show it to us. Ukat thinks in his mind and says, I do not have only the power of luck, I also have all the knowledge of my past life, so he can come to the upper floors as well, but I know everything. Then they show it to us. Ukat remembers the boss monster of the 20th floor and says, he is also thinking about the unique drop, but the chance of it appearing is very less, it is a rare drop. That too from a rare boss monster. This is not naturally possible, and in my old life also it was a very rare incident about which I had heard only once. Then we are shown that Yuta is opening the fridge and saying, but with the luck I have right now, I will definitely get that ale. Then we are shown that Ukat's sister is looking at him and saying, elder brother, you made the same strange expression again. Then we are shown that after hearing this, Ukat is saying, did I really make such expressions? Then we are shown that Naju is turning back in a very dangerous style and saying, well, you said but you are my elder brother so you can do anything. Then we are shown that after hearing this, Yuki is looking at Nazum smiling. Then we are shown that Yuk is drinking juice and saying, so first I have to make some preparation. Then we are shown that Naju is making a very cute expression and saying, preparation. Then we are shown that after hearing this, Yuta says laughingly, yes, and there is some loophole in everything. At the beginning of this episode 1 show us that Yakta is holding his family photo and thinking that I have to get some equipment before going to the dungeons. The first thing out of which is the great sword of silver slime. This will increase my attack power, but there is a 30% chance of it missing. The second is silver slime tears, which will reduce the damage of the opponent's attack by half, but its chances are 0.1/3 only. Jumi comes behind Yakta and says, big brother, are you going to the dungeons? Hearing this, Yakta says yes. Then Naju says, really you will go in such an outfit because other warriors wear very heavy armor. After hearing this, Yakta says, it is like this anyway, but my status is still very low. Then we are shown Yakta's status in which everything is the same as before, and then Yakta is thinking that apart from his luck, no one else is able to increase his status, and with this it is impossible to wear all the equipment together, and all I can do is just swing the great sword, but I have not increased the level. Along with leveling up, we also learned a lot of skills. Then we are also shown a skill of Kim whose name is Great Layering Style, which is a warrior class skill, and there are only 30 chances that you will raise your status with triple crystal attack. In the 5th floor, Yakta is thinking about the 5th floor and says allies crown where the monsters drop rear drops, which are mystical fruits. Then Nakta calls Yakta and says go carefully and take this lunch box. By the way, you will fill your stomach with that fruit only. Taking the lunch box from Nakta, Nakumi says thank you. After that, Nakumi keeps it in his inventory. After that, while leaving from there, he says, let's go now, I will leave. Then we are shown the scene of the 5th floor where there are a lot of trees and plants. Then Yakta comes there and says, let's go to the 5th floor. Then he tells about the dungeon, Tokyo Dungeon 5th floor Allies Crown. While looking at the plants, the Yakta is thinking that mainly the 5th floor is filled with empty plant-type monsters, so it is very easy to roam here. Sometimes while looking at the map, the Yakta thinks that it is a very bad thing that the first adventurer has cleared the slow line. Then while walking, the Yakta thinks that as long as I have the map, I will not face any problem. Then while taking out his sword, the Yakta says that at least I have found Trentness. Then the Yakta tells us about the trends. These are such monsters that mimic trees. They look like other trees, but their mimicry is not perfect. If you look carefully, you will not see any veins in their leaves. The Yakta is shown hitting a tree with a stone and saying that its roots are sticking out. Then as soon as the stone hits, the tree immediately gets up and starts walking. Then we are shown that there is a very big monster below it which is attacking the Yakta. Seeing the monster coming towards him, Yakta says, Bolus Ae, and comes in his position. Then Yakta suddenly jumps from there and cuts the tree in the middle and shows us that there is a Krisha hit on the tree. Then Yugat is telling us that as you saw, if we do a surprise attack on the monsters, it will be very easy to defeat them. So now we show the next scene. There is a fruit fallen there. Then Yu is looking at Kita and saying, oh rare drop. Saying this, he eats it and while eating it, he is saying that its taste is like light black pepper and apple. Then Yugat opens his system window and says, okay, its taste does not matter anyway. Then Yugat opens his system window and shows us that his strength increases by 1 point. Then Yugat is looking at his system window and saying, okay, my stats have increased because the effect of mystical fruit is to increase stats a little bit. With this, I can become powerful even after having my trace status. Then Yugat is telling us that he has hunted a lot of trends and showed us this. We are also saying that he has pushed a lot of trends. Then we also show a funny image of Yuk in which he is saying that I am bored of eating and eating. Yakta is saying while looking at his status, so I have reached my growth limit. Then we are shown the status of Yukta in which his level has become 23 and all his statuses have increased a lot. Yakta is saying that come on, I have finally become an average level warrior. We can call it a day. Then someone comes out from behind Yugat at a very high speed. Then Yuk is saying, did I see something behind? Then Yakta is turning back and saying who are you? Then looking at Yuk, a guy is saying hey, you don't know that it is not a good thing to occupy the hunting ground. Then the other guy is saying, let's teach this newbie some manners. Then we show 2 thief-like guys in front. Looking at them, Yakta is saying, no adventure ID, are you a criminal? After hearing this the small guy is saying yes absolutely right and here look at Mr. Spoil who is relying on his gears. Then the other guy is saying that if you leave the gear at our place, we can save your life. At the beginning of the episode, we are shown that there were 2 thief-like guys. Yuta has beaten up one of them and Yuta is thinking in his mind that it is a matter of relief that everything went well. He is remembering the scene of a while ago in which a big guy was attacking Yuta. Then Yuta is thinking that Sota who is attacking me with the skill Sting B. Then this can be remembered only at 25 level. So if I say in simple words, I a guy who is of a higher level than me, this beastliness does an accurate hit, so I cannot avoid it, but in return your attack power reduces by 30. It is shown that Yuta also gets a slight cut on his stomach. Then Yuta is thinking that I wore silver slime tears which tore my clothes. If I have enhanced it means I will receive only 1 or 30 damage and in simple words I will get only 30 damage of the actual attack. Yukat is holding his stomach and thinking that on the other hand I would have a hole in my stomach. I had not even thought that this warrior will be finished in a single attack. Yuta is shown who is pointing his spot towards the thief and saying that if you go from here I will forgive you. The thief is shown who is moving his staff forward and saying that don't underestimate me, anyway it is very easy to handle a warrior from such a distance. Gata is shown who is keeping his shirt back and saying that you are right. I cannot reach you from such a distance and the thief is saying that you are surrendering so soon. Then Kim says of course not. Then Yukit puts his hand in his inventory and takes out a staff and says that I will use only one staff. Then we are shown Yuta's staff which has a lot of flowers. Then we are shown Yuta's staff which has a lot of flowers. They show the thief who after seeing it laughs and says, "Do you even know about this?" They show Ta who after hearing this says, "Yes, I know about this." Then Yukit is telling about the staff. "This staff is useless, I picked it up from a fruitless torrent." They show it to the thief who is happily thinking, "Come on, at last he is an amateur, he doesn't know, this is a rubbish staff, this is a rare item, but this staff activates magic randomly." So at last they also show us a memory of this garbage in which he is looking at it in the phone. The garbage item, the staff of nonsense. It is called garbage because there is very little chance of it being used for any useful spell. There is a 40% chance that it will fail and there is a 30% chance that it will use beginning mana and there is a 20% chance of only buff and debuff and at last there is only a 9% chance of intermediate. So the thief is saying while looking at his partner, if it comes to 30, then also it will be very lucky, but it is impossible that you cast the magic you want. Let's show it to Yuta who is casting his magic. Then the thief is thinking while casting his magic that the magic I am casting right now is an intermediate level fireball. If he is so lucky that his chance comes to 9 and he casts an intermediate level magic, then also I wore equipment with the help of which my attack will be more powerful and if I say in simple language, then my victory is confirmed. While saying this, he is also getting very happy and saying this, he is saying that this is your end, take this fireball and while saying this, he shoots his fireball. Then we are shown to Yuta who is taking the staff and saying that finally you have used it. Now Yuta is opening one of his eyes and saying that let's prepare my magic too. Then we are shown Yuta's staff in which mana is gathering. Then Yuta uses the fireball there. Then we are shown a very small fireball first. The ball suddenly turns into a very big one, then Yukot controls it and brings it on himself and releases it forward. Then they show us the scene of the jungle from where the fireball of Yakta is released. The fire is burning there and they also show us a close look of the firewall of the thief and Yakta in which there is a huge difference between the sky and the earth. After seeing this the thief's condition worsens and he says that it is impossible that my fireball will be destroyed and there is only a 0.05 chance that some advanced level magic will be used with this rubbish stick. Then the fireball is coming towards the thief. Seeing this he is crying and saying that it is probably illusion magic, isn't it? Then they show us that his hair is burning. Seeing this his condition worsens, then when his clothes are burning, then he is shouting and saying that it is very hot, stop it. Saying this he is crying a lot and then out of fear he dirties his pants. Then a very dangerous explosion is shown in the jungle as soon as when the smoke of the explosion goes away. We are shown that half of the forest is completely destroyed and where the fireball fell on the thief is completely burnt. Then we are shown Yuta's staff which is broken from the middle and is burning. Then Yuk extinguishes it and throws it there and goes away. He is saying to the thief, "Forgive me, I am just very lucky." At the beginning of this episode, we are shown Yuta looking at the unconscious thieves and thinking that I cannot leave them alone like this. This is a headache but I have to take them out of here and I will bring them under control. We are shown that Yuta has tied them with a rope and is thinking that this will be fine. We are shown that both the thieves are still unconscious and Yuguta is thinking that let's go to the ground floor now and we are shown that he comes from the 5th to the 1st floor. Then we are shown when he comes out, then Yuta is saying that after I came out of the engine, I handed over those thieves to the police. He had overdone it and due to the questions of the police, the sunset had already happened. Then we show Yuta the same place where he had registered for the first time as an adventurer. Yuta is saying to the same girl from the reception, "Forgive me, but I will be late in reporting because I got into some trouble." Then after seeing Yuta, the girl says, "Sir, you are Takahashi Yukito, right?" Then she salutes Yuta and says, "The police have already given us all the information." After hearing this, Yugi thinks, "Okay, this is a good thing, now I will not need to explain anything." Then we show the reception girl who congratulates Yuta and says, "Sir, now you have been promoted to the silver rank." After hearing this, Yuta says, "Yes, you have been promoted to the silver rank." Then he asks her, "Did I make any mistake? Till now, I was telling a lot about karate. Reaching the silver rank is not an easy task because even a talented person takes 3 years. To reach there, you also need some required items and you also have to defeat the masters so that you can make some contribution to the guild. Then we are shown the reception girl who is saying that, sir, the two people you have caught here are part of the Red Arm group. Then Yuta is telling about the Red Arm group, which is a very big crime organization, and you want to tell me that I have earned a lot of contribution points after catching them. Then the girl is saying that yes sir, you were right and you did a good job after catching them, and both of them are equal to silver rank adventurers. After hearing this, Yuta is surprised and thinking that were those two really so strong? Would I really have had some difficulty in defeating them? Then he is saying to that girl that I was just lucky. After hearing this, the reception girl is saying that, look sir, it is clear from your humble expression that you are a silver rank adventurer, and I will wait for your exploration beyond the 10th floor. Then Yuta tells that the rank of any adventurer decides how deep he can go. Like floors, a copper rank person can go only till the 10th floor. A silver rank person can go up to 30 floors, but there is no restriction on a gold rank adventurer. He can go to any depth. While wearing the locket, he thinks that I have to clear at least 20 floors. Then the girl says, I support you Sir Lane. The 24th floor will not be tough for you right now, so I will recommend that you avoid it right now. After hearing this, Yugi thanks her, and while leaving from there, he thinks that I have ranked up very quickly. I had not even thought so quickly. Is all this happening because of my luck that those thieves met me and I caught them? Then an old man stops Yuta there and says, excuse me, I am sure that you will have some time. After hearing this, Yuta says, yes, what do you want to say? Then the old man says, you are the same. You are an adventurer who defeated those gangsters, right? Now we are shown the posters of those two thieves, in which both of them have a bond of 1 million. Ta says, yes, by the way, both of them had attacked me earlier, but I beat both of them. After hearing this, the old man trembles and cries and says, thank you. Then Kita says, then the old man is holding a paper and saying, they had killed my child and even the police was not able to catch them. Ta is saying to the old man, please don't cry like this, it was my duty as an adventurer. Then the old man is bowing down and saying, thank you. Then Kita is looking at him. Then the old man is crying and saying, now I can go to my son's grave and give some good news. Then he is thinking while looking at the old man going, I cannot remember that in my past life, someone had thanked me like this. If I tell the truth, then I am feeling very good. Then he is thinking, if I think well, then till I am an old man, by then the world will end and now I know what will happen in the future, so should I do something? Then Yuta is saying to himself that I am a fool. I should not think too much about this, I am not strong enough to change this world. Then Yuta is thinking while hitting himself, first of all I have to save my mother and that is my top priority, and Yugi is thinking all this while going out from there. We are shown a scene where a lot of weapons are kept on a table, where a bald man is moving his hands and saying, I can't believe that Mata and Hashimoto were beaten together. Now who will teach the new guys a lesson? He says this while biting his finger and thinking that now I will not be able to pay my taxes to the elder brother. Then he is holding one of his knives and looking at Yuki and saying, I will not leave you like this. Then he is hitting the same knife on Yuki and saying, I will kill you. Then he calms himself down. Yukito is saying that but I have to be careful. Yukito beat both of them together, so there must be a strong guy, and he is saying all this while looking at the newspaper. Then he is putting down the newspaper and saying that it doesn't matter how strong he is, then putting a cloth on himself. He is saying that now I am behind him, so his luck is also over. In the beginning of this episode we show Yuki Tagawa. This is the 15th floor Lonely Dose Mountain Peak. Then Yuta is moving forward and saying that the roads here are a bit winding and narrow as well as dangerous. Due to its geographical boundary, it becomes very difficult for the group to cross it. Then we are shown some guys in front, one of whom is saying that let's move forward in 2 teams. Then we are shown Yuta's memory of a while ago in which he is thinking while looking at the manual of the 15th floor. It is hard to notice, but there are rumors that this place is born of crime. Yuta pierces his sword in the rock in front. After climbing on it, he says, but this is the perfect place for a solo hunter like me. Then Yuta takes out his sword from there and goes deep while looking at a monster in front. I will keep leveling up until I can challenge the 20th floor. Then he attacks the bird monster in front and thinks that I will finish learning my skills. Then Yuta thinks about the silver slime and says that I want to level up by hunting the silver slime. But when I hunted them too much, after that they stopped appearing and shows us that the ground where Yuta first gets those silver slimes has become completely empty. Now he shows us that Yuta is thinking while killing monsters like an armadillo. Right now I should focus on quantity, so I will keep killing monsters. Then I show him that he beats a rock monster, beats a bear monster and shows us that he also gets very rare items. After seeing all this, that bald guy gets scared. Then that bald guy thinks he is alone with a silver slime great spot without an armor coat. It is not possible that this is Takahashi too. Then Takla is biting his nails in anger and saying that I cannot believe that this bastard is daring to step into my territory. But he calms down and says that there is no need to attack me right now. I will wait when he lowers his guard, then I will attack him. Then I show him that he is looking at Yuta at night, who has lit a campfire. Then looking at him he is saying campfire. Then Takla is sitting and thinking that looking at him it seems that he will stay on this floor for a long time. Then Takla gets an idea. Then Takla is leaving from there and thinking that for this bastard I will not even have to do direct intervention. Then he shows us that while running in the bloody moon he is thinking that anyway this is my territory. Then he is laughing like devils and saying that I have the upper hand. Then he shows us that he is telling us about the food chain like the ecosystem in the natural world. The one who is the weakest is at the bottom and the one who is the most powerful is at the top. So I will use this for my advantage and we are shown that he is on top of a bird's nest. Then while attacking the bird's nest he is saying that I will reduce the number of hunters and we are shown that he comes near a cliff and below we are shown that there are a lot of insect-type monsters and there is havoc in the number of the monsters which are prey is increased and we are shown that he is also feeding the insect monsters a lot. Then we are shown those insect monsters whose eyes are glowing in red eyes. Then he is saying Takla, who are insect monsters, they grow very fast and if this pyramid breaks, then they will do a lot of overbreeding and we are shown that in reality those insect monsters have laid a lot of eggs. Then Takla is sitting in his cave and is thinking that let this be the time for an incident to happen in the outside world. Then we are shown that Takla is saying while going out anyway. It happens with an unlucky adventure that he gets surrounded by monsters. Then we are shown that the same insect guy is coming near the monster and saying that this way I will not get the attention of many people and authorities and we are shown below. There are a lot of the same insect monsters. Then he is saying just a plan. Then we are shown that he is bringing food in a bundle. For that it is a head item. Due to which the monster grows very fast. He is throwing that food like a monster and saying this will be my finishing touch and now he will finish that buster and we are shown that he is shouting like a madman in the midst of a lot of monsters and he does not even leave his bones. We are shown Yuta who is killing a bear monster. Then he also hears the same sound of monsters. Then he says this is the sound. Then I show all the same monsters behind Yuta. Then Yugi is looking back and saying no this cannot happen. It is black color. Then Yugi is saying in fear lie of death. Then Yakta is saying while putting back his sword that it is impossible for a single hunter to defeat all of them. Then Yakta is running away from there and saying that I have to find some people to team up with them. But where will I find adventurers? Then Yuta gets an idea. Then Yuta is saying that if I think about this thing, in my old life I had heard that there was a supply base on this floor. Two people are heard talking. One of whom is saying that it became very easy to clear 15 floors because of the triangular base mountain. After hearing this the other person is saying yes that is because of the red dirt cave. Now while looking at the map, Yuta is saying that due to some reason that place is not there in this map. Then we are shown Yuta coming in front of the same mountain and saying that I do not have time to waste. Then we are shown Yuta. He jumps from the rock with the help of his sword. Then we are shown something below, over which Yuta jumps and moves forward. Then Yuta coming in front of the mountain. He says that it must be this because the color of the soil here is a little different. Then Yuta looks at the mountain and says, Monster panic. Please help us. We have to go ahead from where there is no response. After seeing this, Yuta gets angry and says that this is an emergency. Then Yuki attacks the rock in front. Then we are shown that the rock in front breaks. Then we are shown the scene inside where a lot of people are tied up. After seeing this, Yuta also gets surprised. In the beginning of this episode, we are shown the same people who were inside the cave. Looking at them, Yuki is saying, did I accidentally get involved in your weird hobbies? Then those people are refusing by shaking their heads out of fear. Then Ukat takes out his sword and says, yes, anyway it seems like this. Then Yuta comes out from among them and slashes them and shows us that the ropes of all of them open. Then a golden-haired guy is saying, you saved us. Then the guy behind him is seen saying, the girl is saying that I thought we all are gone. Then Yukita is asking them what exactly happened here. Then a fat guy is saying that we were attacked by the clevers. Then the girl behind him is saying that they had made us all unconscious with the help of some strange item. Then another guy is saying that the fact is that they have not killed us yet. It means that they were definitely taking us to sell us. Then a red-haired girl is saying angrily that it means that they were doing human trafficking. Hey Yukat is thinking while looking at all the people. It means that this place of clevers is a crime den. Guys, if you are not able to understand which people are clevers, then the two people who Yukat had __ earlier and handed over to the police were also clevers. Yuta is thinking while going through all those people. Was this place not used as a supply point for adventures earlier? Then Yuta remembers one thing and he is saying, hey, I have seen the future and I know that in the future, the base of adventurers will be built here, but that time has not come yet because when the public authorities come to know that there are slimes here, they come here and capture all the slimes, and after that a base point of adventurers is formed here. But in the end I found this place before all this happened because in my old life my focus was only on catching slimes and I do not pay much attention to the things around me because an old man's understanding of time is 10 years behind. We are also shown a funny meme of Yuck in which he is thinking, number 4050, I am still a very small child. After thinking all this, Yuck says, let's see it later. Even then Yuck looks at the people around him and says, this was very unexpected but we will have to do something with the manpower here. Then he shouts at all of them and says, everyone listen to me, forgive me for saying so suddenly to you, but listen to me. These are death hoppers, they are coming towards us and Yukatai is saying pointing outside and shows us outside where all the same death hoppers are coming towards them. People inside are scared seeing so many death hoppers coming towards them and are saying, are these really so many death hoppers? Then a girl is shouting and saying that even if we go to fight them, it is still too many. Then you Kitasato, you will have to cooperate with me. After hearing this, some people are talking among themselves. A bald guy is saying that if we look at the number of those monsters, we cannot even escape from them. Then a girl is shouting and saying that this is impossible, we do not even have our armor and weapons. Then another guy is saying that the killers have stolen all our equipment. Then Yuta is saying that if it is a matter of equipment, you do not need to worry. Then Yuta takes out all the high-level equipment from his inventory. He takes it out and says take whatever you like, and after seeing this all the guys get shocked. Then seeing their expression Yuta says that if you want then I can transfer its ownership also. Then after hearing this one guy says is it true? Then the same guy with golden hair says if we see this then all these are the top tier items of this floor. Then another girl says and these are very rare also. Then another guy says, then how did you manage to get all this? Then one guy seeing Yuta gets shocked, what is wrong with this guy, and I have never seen this guy appearing in the ranking list also. Then we are shown a scene of some guys below in which one of them is saying I will use this sword. Seeing him the other guy says this is very unfair, that's why I will use this pair. Then the third guy shouts to them saying the most important thing in any fight is the armorer. The girl next to Yuki is saying that this breastplate fits perfectly on me. Then we are shown the golden-haired guy who is saying after seeing this that if you sell these weapons then you will get a lot of money for it. Then another girl is saying to Yuki, can I really take this? After hearing this, Yuki says of course. Then Yuki says another thing that I am not saying that I am taking this thing in exchange, but I want you to let me command. After hearing this, a girl asks a boy, should we let him do it? Then the boy is saying that anyway he saved our life. Then the same armorer guy is saying and he also gave us equipment. Then the golden-haired guy is saying yes, he is saying right. Then we are shown the girl who is saying that I will follow you. Then another guy is saying that I will also follow you, and if you want then I can also become a prey for the masters. After hearing and seeing this, Yuki becomes happy. Then he remembers a scene from his past life memory in which a man pushed him and went ahead. When Yuta remembers this, he bows down and thanks them all. After seeing this, those people also become happy. Then Yugata becomes serious and explains the plan to them saying, let's take advantage of this narrow entrance because with its help we will have to face very few monsters at a time, and the thing we have to focus on right now is to reduce the number of these monsters. After listening to this, all the adventurers understand Yuta's plan. Then Yuta takes out his sword and says, "Come on, it's time to battle, and guys, I am not able to upload a long video of this because its chapters are very short and hardly one chapter comes in a week, and as soon as it comes, I explain it.